Good morning again and welcome to Magic Monday on Joy News Interactive with me, Na Ajele Doku. Hey, so many things trending today. Yesterday's MPP National Delegate Congress has generated lots of discussions. And I'll give you a few points. One, our Vice President Dr. Bawumia says the MPP government has reduced the suffering of Ghanaians. First of all, do you agree with him? Number two, President Akufo-Addo launches his bid for a second term. That's 4 more for Nana. So we've been asking you, would you give him a second term? And most of you have been, answering to this on our social media pages. And Twitter is on fire for Burna Boy. Well, in case you don't know, he turned up at the Manifestivities 2019 for Manifest. And the bromance on stage, I call it the money burner effect. Let's get to that.
With a big bang, right? Today I go see a storm. What do you mean, Kashi?
And all of that for just 30 minutes. Can you believe that is going to be the shortest 30 minutes of your life? Pick up your phones and your tablets and let's get interactive. You can join us on our social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Joy News on TV. If you have been suffering economically, then I want to know if your life has improved or worsened. And most of you have been sharing your opinions and views on Facebook. But first, before we do that, let's watch a playback of what the Vice President said.
We told the people of Ghana that we are going to do 3 broad things. We are going to stabilize the economy, we are going to reduce the suffering of our people, and we are going to transform this economy. We told the people of Ghana that we are going to do 3 broad things. We are going to stabilize the economy, we are going to reduce the suffering of our people, and we are going to transform this economy into a modern, prosperous economy. This was our contract with the people of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, what a difference 3 years of good, effective leadership can make in a country. Because after 3 years in office, just 3 years, we can say without any shadow of a doubt that we have fulfilled at least 72% of the promises that we made to the people of Ghana. We have, and listen carefully because some people didn't listen carefully. We have either delivered completely or we are delivering on 72%. And we are going to put the data out so that everybody will go promise by promise and see whether we are delivering or we have delivered. We'll put the data out.
Now we'll get into your messages, but you can send us WhatsApp messages on 0540-109-009, 0540-109-009. Now we're going to move to your comments. You guys have been commenting crazy about it. It says, what is the dollar ratio you've made political campaign with now? And you are hereby also saying what's suffering. This man is taking us for granted. Your party will know its real size in the coming years. That's from Luciano Mogi. And this from Burning Light. He said, yes, so he has stabilized his hair so it no go grow again, not the economy. Oh my God. And this from Brad Chris said, this man can talk. The system is still the same. And this from Yidana Abdul Majid. He said, the competent VP ever. We will still vote for you coming December 2020. Haters can condemn, but we are blessed under this government as Ghana is growing as the most fastest growing economy in the world. And this is from Dr. Baumia. How many times did I call you? That's from Joe Jonas. And Isaac Apia says it's even shameful reading this. Neyman Hadin says you may have stabilized the economy, but suffering hasn't reduced. To tell you the truth, I don't think it would. You all are the same. Jerry John Cobner says, true talk, Mr. Vice. You first gave me NAPCO. Now you have given me local me government job. 4 more to do. More. Newton 10 says, they said they reduced electricity, forgetting they just increased it. MPP plus lies is like Satan and hell. Abdul Fat says, did he really know the current dollar rate? Does he really know the current dollar rate? I beg, that's what he's doing. Eric Joe Barrister says, you and Akufo-Addo should continue to insult us. 7 December 2020 is not far, and we know what to do to stop the insults. Newton comes again and says, they said they've reduced. Okay, so we've read this one already, but as you can see, these are your comments coming on social media. This is from Chris Cetric Qual. He says, reduce suffering, underlined and highlighted. We need explanation for that phrase. And those are your comments coming from social media. Now we want to go into what the president said. He's asking for a second term. 4 more for Nana. Let's take a view, watch what he said.
What is the program of the National Democratic Congress under the leadership of John Dramani Mahama? What was the program? What is the record that they're coming to defend in 2020? 3.6% rate of growth, negative growth in agriculture, negative growth in industry, high inflation, high deficits, IMF program. Is that what they're going to come and defend in 2020 and bring themselves to power? That program, the Ghanaian people have already rejected that program. And there's no other program in its place. So we have a responsibility to stay together. To stay together. And with that, I am very, very confident, by the grace of the Almighty, that on the 7th, 8th of December, 2020, we're going to hear once again good news in Ghana here. The Electoral Commission will declare a victory for the MPP presidential candidate and for the New Patriotic Party in the elections that are coming forward in the year 2020. May God bless you all. Onward to victory. Onward to victory. 4 more for Nana. 4 more for Nana. 4 more for Nana.
So we posted this on Facebook, and your comments are really coming in fast. So we're going to check the poll first. And we can see that 60% are saying no and 40% are saying yes for Nana. 4 more for Nana. And there's some messages here that 15,200 votes in all, and 40% said yes, 60% said no. And this poll is still going on. You can just keep, try and go back on our Facebook, our Joy News page, and then, tell us what you think and join our poll. Okay, so we're going to read some messages. Okay, so we're going to read some comments from Facebook. And this is from Emmanuel Abolu. He says, no, Akufo-Addo doesn't deserve a second term. Enough of his wastefulness and doctrine of figures. The so-called 1.2 billion student beneficiaries of free SHS, the 880 million farmers in Ghana benefiting from his policies, the shatter bundle effect, excessive cronyism and nepotism. And that's from Koku Agblazar. He says, please, we've suffered enough. You asked Ghanaians to try you, and we're done trying you. Thank you for the abysmal performance. We have learnt our lessons. We have some more messages coming through. 4 more for Nana. I want to hear what you think. Send us your messages also. Curtis New Sugar says, we voted the oldest man to be president in Ghana. Now look at the mess and the hardship. Not all old age are wise. Some are suffering from dementia. 1 term is enough. Global citizen Ephraim Nyamado says, the depreciation of cedi, rising fuel prices, loss of jobs and locked up funds due to collapse of financial institutions, high VAT, data taxes and large government size with its attendant expenditure are really biting and suffocating Ghanaians. Fight against corruption has become institutionalized and state capture of corruption. Inusa Abdul Nasiru says, 4 more for Nana. We're done for Nanado. We are for Nanado and his term. He's doing so well and we want to maintain the progress he's making so far. Very good. Let's be calm and vote the MPP again in 2020. Nketia Ishmael says, the MPP led by the vulnerable Nanado Dankwa has never said they had made Ghana a heaven on earth in the last 3 years, but we Ghanaians can attest to the fact that they have performed better and another 4 years is eminent for them to do more. This is from Jafat Bruce Festus. It says, yes, we want to maintain the sense, hardship, highest VAT, highest data taxes, highest fuel prices, highest and largest government size with expenditure. We want to maintain zero fight for corruption. We will surely maintain the chief clearing agent and we shall maintain the agent behind the excessive loss of jobs, collapsed banks, locked up funds, hashtag 1 term is enough, second coming of JM. Zakaria Ibrahim Baba Mu says 4 more years for Akufo-Addo will lead to an increase in nepotism, excessive taxation, tyranny, unprecedented hardship, excessive spending of taxpayers' money, deceit, mediocrity, inscrutiny, corruption, recklessness, borrowing and corruption. This substandard and over-bloated government must be voted out 7th December 2020. Let's do it together. That's most of your messages. Can that's copy access 4 more simple. Okay, that's most of the comments that's coming from Facebook. It says President Akufo-Addo has done wonderful. Well, so let's still give him 4 more for Nana. And those are your comments coming on the poll for 4 more for Nana. Nanado has, bid for a 2nd term, and this is what are your thoughts. As Samar Press says, Nana has performed to my satisfaction. I'll give him my vote. God willing, 2020. Nanaba Bernard Champon says, 4 more for Nana is a must. What is Mahama coming back to do? Kwame Sintim, the NDC can continue to create as many Persuado accounts as they want to vote during online polls. Accounts as they want to vote during the online polls. The reality will hit them after December 2020 when they wake up from their comfortable lead. We still remember the 4 years of doomsday. Edomofe Kobe says, Anka Meye, okay, I can't say that part. But you see, it's Ghana, but it's Ghana that will suffer because it's 2 greedy thieves at the peak of the competition. Nana and Mahama Apu. Okay, let's move on to that one. Okay, so earlier on, Roland went into town and spoke to some people on the comments made by the Vice President, and we want to listen to that. So let's go check that out.
The Vice President at the MPP's National Delegate Conference at a trade fair site on Sunday said the economy has been managed well by the Nanado-led government, and that has translated in positive inferences in the livelihoods of the ordinary Ghanaian. We're here somewhere at the Kwame Nkrumah interchange area to gauge the mood of the ordinary Ghanaian, trying to get some reactions to that statement by the Vice President. Indeed, if you look at the numbers, as we have been told not only by the Statistical Service, the Ministry of Finance, and also the Bank of Ghana, the numbers look good. But what can the ordinary Ghanaian say? Let me quickly just get some thoughts. Please, what's your name, sir?
My name is Richard.
What do you do?
I'm a surveyor.
You're a surveyor. Now, the Vice President made that statement. What would be your first reaction to that about the general, based on your perspective, livelihood of the ordinary person like you? In relation to how the economy has been managed and how it's reflecting in your livelihood?
The economy, I don't know whether it has to be, you see, the government should have to know what to do about it for us. And it's not good, it's not good at all. The economy is not good at all.
When the ordinary Ghanaian says that the economy is not good, what do you people mean exactly?
Things are not going on well. And even the estimates have come, but still we haven't seen anything.
I would say I don't feel it in my pockets.
What does it mean? When we ordinary Ghanaians, we don't feel it.
We don't feel it in our pocket in the sense that there's increment in taxes and other stuffs. But when you go deep into the system, what we earn is still what we earn. Okay, and with that, at the end of the day, the expenses still goes higher than what you earn. So at the end of the day, you don't feel it in your pocket.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Kenneth.
Ken, is it that perhaps maybe our expectations as ordinary people have gone up? So if government is doing anything, we're not moved.
It's natural in the fact that if you earn less, definitely, and there's increment in prices of stuffs, definitely you feel it in your pocket. So if there's no increment in your pay or there's no increment in what you earn and there's increment in taxes and other stuff, definitely what you earn wouldn't meet up your needs for the month. So that's just basically everything.
If you look generally at the way the economy has been managed, and the benchmark that government always gives is with the John Mahama administration. 3 years, because John Mahama came in 2012, won the election, 2013 started ruling. I mean, you should have some benchmark and then some ratings. What would you say will be your commentary on that so far, compared to...
That, I can't really say much, because looking at the system, you can see that, you know, during his time, John Mahama's time, there was nothing much of, much of increment in the system like that. So you don't actually feel it in your pockets, in quotes. But with this time, though they are doing some, developmental infrastructures and other stuffs around, but you can still feel it in your pocket in the sense that...
Because you feel that the taxes are going up, and so it's reflecting on the price.
The fact that they came in with the free SHS thing, they are trying to recoup money from, wherever they can. So with that, the pressure is on us. Though it's not a bad thing that they are trying to do, but the pressure is on us. So
you love free SHS, but
it's a good initiative.
And those were the comments on the streets with Roland this morning. And there's some messages here. This is from Michael from Nkwanta. I said, to the Vice President's statement, a good wine need no bush. If they had done something, we should have seen it. And there's some more messages here. And this is from Daniel from Daniel Otinga from Kuleku. He says, are we safe? This one says, Abdul Majid from Terminal said, Veep was on point when he said they have reduced the suffering of Ghanaians. At least there's no more freeze on public sector recruitment. Dumsor is no longer with us. There's free SHS for us. In fact, MPP has done well and deserves 4 more years. Hashtag 4 more for Nana. Some more messages. This is coming from Richard T. in Tamale. He said, I'm shocked about the kind of political show and arrogance MPP is displaying today. Instead of working to fulfill your huge promises, you are always comparing your party with the NDC. Abi, they have finished fulfilling their campaign promises. What do they need 4 more years for? Ridiculous. And this coming from Ralph from Bookroom Estates, Kumasi. I do agree with Dr. Bawumia, though MPP hasn't turned Ghana into heaven, but they haven't made some improvements, and all the macroeconomic indicators are pointing into the right direction and soon reflects in our pockets. 4 more for Nana. And that's some of the comments coming in. So now let's move to something more. Okay, so I've been told we have to take a quick break. We'll be right back after that. Welcome back from the break. So, Manifestivities 2019 was what? Lit. Don't worry, we've got you covered. Let's check out some of the highlights from the show.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is my brother. I don't know if you know that. Because I would not just come outside of my place for just anyone, man. This is my brother, man. You see me? I only roll with people that roll with me, you understand? Let me explain to you. I've been the Versace shit, them they be every part of them, Versace shit that I is the nation. Them make me some for TV and radio station. Them must say me raising hell and disturbing Satan. Wait up, me taking no misbehavior. They call me you do up on the hits creator. On the road to greatness you must encounter hater. Some of them are higher private investigator. Half of them no be bad. Hey, as I they try walk up, as I they do my thing after that. Hey.
And that was some alliteration over there, right? Burna Boy doing his thing. And the bromance, did you see it? They said that was his brother, Charlie. Burna Boy, I'm here. Call me your sister. And now let's move to your Twitter comments. And I can see that this is from... Ooh, she says, God bless those who send me clear snaps of what's happening. I can see Manifestivities was lit. And that's coming from at Ya Baby says, I totally forgot about Manifestivities and missed it. I'm not doing fine. And this is from Miss Coco Pink. She says, I'm hurt. Manifestivities really jam. And that's some of the comments going on there. Well, my producer seemed to have had a lot of fun last night, trust me. And that's all we have for Joy News Interactive today. My name is Najile Doku. I'll be bringing you more information tomorrow. Just go to our Facebook page on Joy News on TV and check my Joy Online for more stories. See you all later.